Hello everyone, this is Lexi and welcome back with another video. Today I just realized that the Frisian and Frisian Sport horses will leave us on the update of March 27th, I think, and I still haven't bought them, and there's a thing with me that I want to buy every single horse that is going to retire because if I only buy a few or the ones that I like at the time, I feel like I might regret it in the future. So I'd rather just buy them all and then I just see what I use and whatnot, but at least I would have them. So that's what we're going to do today. And without any further ado, let's just get into it. Alright, so before we get in, I just want to say that I've started to fall in love with the English thoroughbreds again. And I'll be honest, I did not think that's gonna happen, like ever. So interesting. But I just feel like that they're so adorable. Oh, and also quickly another thing. I am back home, but I have a few videos filmed while I was gone, and they still have the other audio quality. So yeah, I'm not sure if I will end up posting those first or this one first. But just in case the audio starts to switch and it's different in the other videos, then you know that that's the reason.
One eternity later.
So the Generation 1 Frisian horse and the Generation 1 Frisian Sport horse, if I can click on it, are currently 300 star coins because they will leave the game forever, which means you won't be able to buy them from March 27th. I don't even know which one I want to start with. I guess I'm gonna start with the fusions because they are pretty similar, but I can't really decide which one I prefer the most. I'm debating between this one and this one. I mean, this one and this one, but I think this one is my favorite. But I figured I'm just gonna buy all of them, as I explained in the intro pretty much. I want to make this one, I think, an Eternal and a Stallion. No, actually a mare. This one is giving off mare energy for some reason. And let's see what we will name it. I have no name ideas, but hair looks fine. No, but that reminds me of a name idea. Okay, I wrote it down. Let's see. Charcoal. Charcoal is a really good name. I wanna write that one down too. Ranger, Elder. Honestly, let's just call it Elder, cause I don't know. I don't really care. I just wanna be done with it, that's why. I just wanna buy it already. It's kind of in my head, but it's okay. Let's write it down, cause they will not be written for a while. That's just how it goes. I usually put on some tag, because of this exact reason. I will not be writing them for a while, so I just want them to have something on at least once in their life before they start to get dusty in the home stable. And honestly, I forgot how much I loved these models back in the days. I feel like they used to be really popular. I never owned one while they were peaking, I guess. Because I started playing in 2015, and in the meantime, I'm gonna buy this horse too. I think this one is also a mare. And by that time, the Morgan horses, I mean the newer Morgan horses, the Shire horses, started to come out, and they were sort of like a new hype. So these Generation 1 models were kind of being abandoned. Wouldn't it be funny if this one would be called Fresh? If the other one is Elder, this one is Fresh. But I don't mean the Generation 3 Morgans, I think I mean the Generation 2 Morgan horses. Um, I am not exactly sure what generation they are, that's the issue. I'm starting to get confused about them, but I think they are here at the Ferdinand market thingy. Oh yeah, these Shires are one of the breeds that I meant. So I kind of started to shift over to those and focus on buying those instead of catching up with like new trends. That's why I also don't have an old model Irish Cup or like didn't have. And oh yeah, this coat is the first horse that I've ever bought. Well, actually, the second, I think. I think the first horse was a pony. I think the first horse was this one. This one. I remember I called it Mini Love. They're currently 200 star coins. I wonder if they will get even cheaper when they phase them out. Alright, anyways, next one. So yeah, and back in those days, these horses used to be like 900 star coins or something. So I just didn't end up buying them, but I was watching videos about people buying them, and I always imagine that one day I will, but I never imagined that that one day will be when they will get removed. I have this name here, Globe Respect, and I wonder if I could find respect here. Oh no, I can't. Okay. Well, in my opinion, that kind of sucks that the last and first names are not the same. So like you could have a first name that's not in the second one and vice versa. I don't know. I think this is the longest I've spent on a name in a while. Let me try and see. Octopus? No. Fresh I've already have. Trouble. Okay. Let's see. Quest. Quest. Okay. I guess I have a horse named Quest now. Does this make any sense? I don't know, but okay. It don't matter. I'm gonna write it now quickly. I love how wavy their manes are. I feel like that's a kind of a cool feature for older horses. Obviously, I prefer the newer, like the way the newer horses look and stuff. And in a way, I'm happy about Generation 3 horses because they are really gorgeous. But at the same time, I feel really sad that every old aspect is being removed. The thing for me is that it's really nostalgic, and that's the only reason why I'm kind of sad that they are being removed. And also the fact that I don't have some of the items or horses that have been removed previously, which is kind of making me a little disappointed that I didn't start collecting stuff sooner on this account. But yeah, I really wish that they would bring back some of the things for one last time, such as the frogs, the fjord horses, the no, never mind, the Lusitanos haven't been removed, I think. The Lipizaners that have been removed from the Equestrian Festival, and I think the American Quarter horses are the ones that I missed out on. Oh, and some of the spotted horses. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that I missed out on, and I feel so bad about that. Like, I really, really wanted them. Although I'm never gonna really ride them. I'm just gonna call it garden because I don't care at this point. I'm never really gonna ride them, but I still feel really bad because those are items that I'm never gonna have, which means I'm never gonna be able to have a complete collection of anything. My plan originally was to buy every horse in the game eventually. Maybe it will happen. But I already failed because some of them are removed. And at the time, I was aware that they're being removed, but at the time I was at my other account and I was younger and I couldn't buy myself star coins. And I also didn't want my parents to pay for it because I felt really bad for wasting their money, even though they sometimes would have been up to do that. But no, I didn't really want that. And at the time, I had an account with a friend that, uh, well, I bought it on that account because I was like, I'm not gonna waste my money if I can just have it on that account. Because she gave it to me because she stopped playing, but eventually she locked me out of it and we are in no contact anymore, so I'm not gonna text her about it because I'm sure she had her reason, and technically it's her account, so she can do whatever she wants with it. I didn't spend any money on that one, only star coins that she already had, so it's fine. But it's sad because that's the only reason I bought it on that account, because I was like, if I can have it on a different account, then I thought I would just do that, because then I could still ride them whenever I want, but I wouldn't have to spend my own money on it. But it turned out to be a huge regret. So, yeah, that's kind of upsetting to be honest. I wish that I wouldn't have listened to myself. I don't know. And I don't know. There are a few things that I wish I would have done differently, mainly because now I can't have them anymore. But I thought that that was the thing with the seals as well, and yet they still returned. Can someone let me know if that's true? I feel like when the iceberg got removed, they said that they won't return anymore, and yet they still did. So maybe there's hope for the frogs at least to return. I have very, very little doubt for the horses, but you never know what's gonna happen. Although I feel like they already deleted the files for them or something. I don't know. But then at the same time, they still have to keep it somewhere for us to be able to access them in a home stable. So I don't know. I really don't know, but I wish. I wish they would have like a retro week so that maybe once a year retired horses would return and people would be able to buy them, but it would still not confuse newer players because it's literally a retro week, and they could clarify that it's horses that were in since the beginning of the game and stuff. Well, I mean, I'm aware that they haven't been in like since the actual beginning because you only could have one horse, I think. But like, since the early days, at this point, I'm just yapping about everything, and I feel like it's time to stop. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing because it only takes a few seconds and it means a lot to me. With that being said, though, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!